Hello and welcome to the Round 2 recap of the first season of the Rekef League. Let's get to it. Yep. Preparation is key. And I did none, so think about that what you will. Let's see. This week, the schedule was the following. The Lord of the Realms against the Flowers of Evil, and the Flowers of Evil won 4-0. So Tim triumphed over Dave, and he was able to recover from the loss I inflicted on him last week. And unfortunately, Dave so far has had a bit of bad luck and wasn't able to win one yet or score a touchdown. He has to play me next match day, so we'll see how that turns out. But for now, the Flowers of Evil have won and a lot of the Realms have lost. And the second match was it's a numbers game against the Pondosaurus. So Rob against myself, and Rob beat me 2-1 with his Lizard Men. It was a really fun and strange match. A lot of interesting stuff happening, let's say it like that. And if you haven't watched any of the matches, please go check them out. They're both worth a view, I think, and I hope you will enjoy them. So let's take a look at the actual results here. So as we can see, it's 4-0. There were some injuries in this match, so let's see. And a lot of SPP, apparently. Okay, so the Flowers of Evil inflicted 3 injuries and actually killed one player. I don't know which one, but maybe we'll see. Aside from that, the Lord of the Realms gained a total of 10 SPP out of the match, and the Flowers of Evil actually, what the crap, it's 26 SPP. That's quite the respectable number, so Srab is making a really high comeback. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he will do in his last match of the season. And in the match Rob against myself, things were a little bit more docile, I would say. I inflicted 1 injury, he inflicted 1. That doesn't sound right, I think there were more. Okay, apparently not. There were some self-inflicted injuries, I think, but mostly chaos. Unfortunately, in my case, the only touchdown I did came thanks to my loner, so the 3 SPP here are actually not accurate. And Kanye the Reptile went haywire, scored 2 touchdowns, and got the MVP on top of everything. So let's take a look at all 4 teams after this round. Let's confirm real quick. And now we'll check out the teams. And yeah, so let's start with Pondosaurus. Rob only got 1 more SPP, 1 more level up out of the match, I should say. And he went with Diving Tackle on Kanye. He also was able to buy his 3rd reroll. So he's up to 3, which should make his team much more reliable. So far he's doing very well already, and the 3rd reroll will probably only add to that. So we can look forward to him doing some fun stuff. Next up are the Lords of the Realms, who are a bit beat up by now, because not only did they lose a player, and if I'm not mistaken, it looks like he lost a lineman, at least from the positionals I'm seeing. He also has 2 missing players. Both of them only have miss next game, as far as I can tell, so there's no more permanent injuries. But he is missing his 2nd blitzer for our match next match day. Aside from that, I think nothing much has changed. So yeah, that's it for the Lords of the Realms this match day, and we'll have to wait and see if they can make a comeback as well in their last match. Next up is It's a Numbers game, so my team. I have one player missing next week. It's just a lineman with missed next game, so nothing major. And aside from that, no level ups were gained in the last match. And so there's not too much to tell. I did get enough money though to buy the third reroll as well, so that should hopefully help a lot. But I'm also completely out of money, so I'm already down to 10 players on my roster, and every future loss will hurt more, I think, because having to use more loaners is not something you want, although it's a standard with most elf teams, I think. And last but not least, we have the Flowers of Evil, who are gaining a lot of traction now. And let's check out his roster. He did manage to get, I believe, one more level up. Looks like it. Let's see that real quick. Shouldn't I? Yep. We can access that through here. Okay, so he got 2 level ups out of the match, I think. I don't know. I'm already losing my sense here. So he's got a blitzer with block and dodge now. That's one of the level ups, and I think he also has another level up. I think on Wanted to be a Witch Elf. So he has more block, which should help him quite a bit against the Saurus. He has 6 players with block now, and that should allow him to make good to block pretty good against the Lizardmen and stand up against their superior strength. Aside from that, he's still at 2 rerolls, so nothing gained there. And yeah, that's it for the Flowers of Evil. So let's move on to... One moment, please. I have to close my window. It started to rain and that was getting a little bit loud. Let's move on to the schedule of the last match. So, as I've already mentioned, it's the Flowers of Evil against Pondosaurus, and it's a numbers game against Lord of the Realms. And if we take a look at the leaderboards, the actual standings at the moment are: in first place, Rob with a Pondosaurus with 2 wins. Next up is myself with 1 win, 1 loss. Then we have the Flowers of Evil with 1 win, 1 loss as well. And in last place, we do have the Lords of the Realms with 2 losses. And so basically everything is still open. It's a short season and it is what it is, but we'll most likely branch out a little bit in the next season and get more players in. So things should distinguish themselves a little bit more. At least that's the assumption we're having right now. So at least the first 3 teams should, in theory, still have a chance at the win this season. But the Pondosaurus are a clear favorite, and we'll have to wait and see what happens in the last game to see how that turns out. So I'm not going to go into the what were they called? The Hall of Fame this time. It's not worth it yet. We'll take a look at the end of the season, and even then it's probably a little bit too early with only 3 games under each team's belt. But we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you enjoyed this short recap. If you have any suggestions on how I could do this a little bit better, or what you would like to see in a recap, please let me know. And I am more than willing to listen to criticism and change stuff. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I see what I can do. And yeah, that's it for the recap. I hope you stick around and watch Match Day 3 to see the big conclusion of our first season. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye!